As always, we're going to let the hot tags cool down a bit, which means it's time for the rest hold, the part of the program that's kind of a commercial break with a couple extra segments mixed in, where I fill you in on everything you need to be aware of that's going down this week for Smark Out Moment and anything else under a mango tree that's going on, such as the outside interference articles. Now, of course, those are for Bleacher Report and e-wrestling news, and they're all kind of the same this week. A little repetitive, but nonetheless, they are all based on Money in the Bank. I've got a post up on e-wrestling news right now who I think should be Mr. Money in the Bank 2015. Later on this week, on Friday, for Bleacher Report, I'm going to have up a post about my full breakdown of predictions. And of course, at the end of the week, when Money in the Bank actually happens, I'll be doing my usual breakdown of the biggest stars of the night and the biggest highlights and low points of the event. So stay tuned for all that kind of stuff. You can find those links on the outside interference section of the homepage of smarkoutmoment.com. You can find a link below to the e-wrestling news article on the YouTube description. You can also find links on Facebook and Twitter for both Tony Mango and Smark Out Moment, or you can just go to my profiles on both of those websites and you will find these links. The Smark My Words comment of the week for the past episode goes to Kriton El Daemon for his comment about the Elimination Chamber. If the broken glass was not an accident, then why was everybody in disarray? It was like they didn't know what to do. The ref freaked out. That was not planned, and I'm sure as fuck about that. Maybe it was only in my point of view, so I just want to add myself to the fuck that guy list until the dirt sheets prove me right. That's what you gotta do, man. You gotta stand up for yourself. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was. I still maintain the idea that I think that it was planned, but it was a little bit odd how they handled it, so could be one way or the other, but I like it when people argue their point of view. So thank you, Kriton, for leaving that comment. Thank you to everybody else who participated in all the different ways that you can tell us to Smark your words. You can do that by leaving a comment below on YouTube. You can leave a review of our iTunes or Stitcher feeds. You can leave comments in the chat on the Monday Night Raw post show or call into the show. You can leave comments on the Facebook page. You can interact with us in so many different ways. And one of the most fun aspects of doing that is the Megamaniacs group that we have on Facebook. It's facebook.com/group/the Megamaniacs. That's where we goof off throughout the week and we just, play around with a bunch of other people that are like-minded and like to get a little bit of a heads up on the different things that we're doing. We promote some stuff, we bullshit, etc., etc. So if you're on Facebook, you need to sign up for that group. We'd love to have you guys, and I'm sure that you would love to be there. The next mailbag for the July edition is going to be coming up pretty soon, but not too soon. Episode 190. So if you have any questions that you want to submit to us to get to know us better, pick our brains about anything, whether it's wrestling related or not, then you can fill up our inbox by going to the contact form of smarkoutmoment.com, shoot us an email, and we'll answer anything and everything that you guys send our way. If you happen to be going to a wrestling event anytime soon, don't forget about the Sign Me Up initiative. All you gotta do is bring a sign that says Smark Out Moment on it, and if you send a picture or a video of yourself to me, I'll feature you on the website, give you a little bit of spotlight on the next episode of Smack Talk as well. Now, if you want to show your support and help us out on the monetary side of things, there's multiple ways that you can do that. The direct methods are to go to the YouTube fan funding module on the homepage of the YouTube account. There's a little thing that says support this channel. All you gotta do is click on that and follow those directions. Or you can donate directly through the PayPal donation button at the bottom of smarkoutmoment.com. But the more fun way is the Patreon account, patreon.com/smarkoutmoment. Whatever you guys are able to donate, any spare change that you have that you throw our way, there are different rewards that you can receive in return. For as little as $1, you can help us out, but as much as you possibly can, it's all up to you guys. If you can't afford it, I totally understand. It's no situation here where we're begging for it. If you happen to be able to help us out, that's amazing. And if you aren't on the monetary side of things, there's so many ways that you can help out as well, just by commenting, sharing us, favoriting us, telling your friends, all those different ways. They're all greatly appreciated, everybody. And to show our appreciation back to you guys, not only do we have those rewards for the Patreon account, but we also are running another contest. We're partnered up with TV Store Online, and we're doing what we're calling the Money in the Bank Month contest, because I love doing stupid pun things and stuff like that. So, for this month, what better are we going to do when we're talking about money than to throw Ted DiBiase's name out there? If you guys share our accounts, you share the image that we've got on the Facebook, Twitter, and so forth, and you like all of our social media accounts, then you will be entered to possibly win the Ted DiBiase t-shirt that we are giving away There's a couple different stipulations that go along with it, so head on over to smarkoutmoment.com for more information on all the different ways that you can win and all the different things that are going on with the contest. But you want to help us out, you want to get a t-shirt in return, that's a way that you can do that as well. And if you just can't get enough of us and you want to check out more of our content, go to fanboysanonymous.com. That's where we take all of our opinions about wrestling and we apply that kind of stuff to the geek culture things that we're fond of. So check out all the articles that we have written there, follow the Facebook and Twitter, and check out the podcasts we have on iTunes, Stitcher, and youtube.com/fanboysanonymous. And if you want even more than that and you want something even crazier, then you got to listen to the All Talk Show. That is the totally random, totally nonsensical podcast that we have that we do whenever we decide to do it. There's no set time. We do those live on megapowersradio.com, and we let you know on Facebook, which is facebook.com/alltalkshow, when we decide to do them. And if you aren't able to listen live and join in on the discussion, then what you can do is check out the archived editions on iTunes, Stitcher, and youtube.com/alltalkshow. Lastly, if you want to join the Smark Out Moment team in some kind of a capacity as a writer, editor, or anything else for that matter, send in an application using the contact form of the website, and I'll get back to you with more information as soon as I can. That'll do us in for the rest hold, everybody. Quite a long one this time around, and nice break. But nonetheless, we have a lot of stuff to get into. We have Money in the Bank 2015 that we got to give our predictions about, so stay tuned. If you're on YouTube, click on that next video. If you're on iTunes and Stitcher, we will be right back with Money in the Bank pay-per-view predictions.